is going on, guys? So today we're back with another Pokemon Masters video, and today we have some exciting news. So the thumbnail, the title, hopefully will let you know that all of this video is going to contain a bunch of spoilers, and if you're kind of not into the whole spoilery aspect of it, please click away, because I'm just, it's all in at this point, okay? I want to talk to you guys about some new data mine stuff that happened. We just got an update. By the time this video goes live, it should have been within the last 24 hours, but there's some huge updates coming. So we've already been teased that we're gonna get the next couple of story missions and all that stuff. And we're actually gonna have Calum joining the ranks of people on our team, I guess. I don't know how to really put that. That sounds stupid. We have some new trainers coming through the story mode, but they've also basically, the data miners have also found tons of other things. Let me make this very clear. I did not find any of this information. This is all done through the data miners. All credit goes to them. The information is now on Game Press and all that stuff as well. So let's have a look through some of these things. So first things first, we have Calum, who is coming through the storyline. So this is going to be a 5-star unit, as you can see here. It is a tech. It is a psychic, weak to ghost, and it's basically going to be Calum and Esper, which is actually kind of really cool. So stats here, not amazing. Speed, of course, is our biggest one here. I'll have to put these into my spreadsheets and run some numbers for myself to kind of figure out like exactly what everything looks like. But bulk wise, it looks pretty decent at 38th. It's not like amazing. It is like well into the top half, which is what I would really want. So let's actually take a look at a couple of our moves here. So we do have Psybeam, has a very small chance of leaving the target confused. 2-bar for 57 at max power, that's not too bad. X speed, that's kind of nice. Thunder Wave, very interesting, so leaves the target paralyzed. So we're basically going to be targeting, or our basic goal is going to be to confuse and to paralyze our opponents. Psychic looks like our only damaging move, so that's kind of awkward, but that's okay. And then we do have We're Not Done Yet, which restores a bit of user's HP. The lower the HP, the more it raises our special attack. So, okay, that does work pretty well with our kit. So Psybeam will basically kind of be boosted a little bit if we use We're Not Done Yet. Being said it's a tech, it doesn't really like help us as much. It just kind of hinders the opponent and then kind of does a little bit of damage. Our sync move is Psychic Sync Beam, so basically 240, nothing crazy. Now we do have Acuity, which is Accuracy Cannot Be Low. We do have Aggravation 1, which raises the chance of inflicting the flinching, confused, or trapped condition with the additional effects of moves. So it doesn't necessarily help out our paralysis, but it does help out the confusion that we're going to try to inflict on things. So that's actually pretty interesting. Now, of course, we don't have any evolution data for it yet, so we should be waiting for the evolution to come very soon, but at the moment, nothing yet. So that is actually Calum. Now, we've already basically been told that Sceptile is gonna be coming to us through the Twitter and all that stuff, so that's nothing like crazy new. For anybody who wants to see it though, you can see here we do have it finally inside of the actual files. Now, this Sceptile may be a little bit different based on what we see in like some of the training courses and stuff like that, so it could be interesting. It does look like it is a physical striker, primarily grass and poison as our type and weakness respectively there. As far as stats go, speed again is amazing here. Special attack really good. Physical attack really good. So looking really strong there. We do have Bullet Seed, Dire Hit, Leaf Storm, and no turning back. So it actually doesn't actually change any of the moves. Okay. And it just has Leaf Blade of Sundering. So that's no Mega Evolution for us. Yeah, unfortunately. But, I mean, okay. I mean, he's still pretty freaking amazing. No matter which way you slice it, he's still going to be insanely powerful in terms of special attack and physical attack. So, I mean, what more could you really ask for? A Mega Evolution? Okay, but whatever. So now the next new trainer that we actually have is going to be Caitlyn, and she does have Reuniclus I'm hoping that that is pronounced correctly. Psychic type, weak to Ghost. It is a special striker, which is freaking amazing. 5-star here again. So our stats look pretty decent. 333 on the special attack is actually really, really good. Other than that, it looks pretty standard everywhere else. Physical attack is of course really low, but that's to be expected. Speed isn't that amazing either. Let's look here. We do have hidden power, psychic type. No additional effects, only 60 damage, which isn't bad. Move gauge boost, just flat out, there it is. Increases the user's move gauge by 3. So that's actually really freaking amazing. Psychic, which does have a very small chance of lowering the target's special defense. That's actually pretty good. And Don't Bore Me, which raises the user's special attack and raises the user's defense and special defense. Oh, I'm sorry. Sharply raises the special attack and then just regular raises the defense and special defense. So that actually looks like a really cool kit, especially with the move gauge boost. Like, I've talked a lot, like that's probably one of the most dominant effects that you can have right now. Any time that you can get back move gauge is just so helpful. We do have our Broken Sleep Psychic as our sync move there, which actually is pretty standard, 300, no additional effect of course. We do have Antitoxin, which means we cannot be poisoned or badly poisoned, Flame Proof, which means we cannot be burned, and then Escape Artist, which actually prevents us from becoming trapped. So that actually looks pretty nice as well. I'm actually pretty excited for Caitlyn. So then we do also have Glacie, that's a really hard name, hopefully that's right, and Glalie, which Glalie is a freaking amazing Pokemon. He is a support type, which is interesting. Ice, weak to Steel though. In terms of our stats, I would say pretty well rounded as a support type. Nothing super huge in attack, no super huge special attack. Our defense is actually really good. Special defense is also right there next to it. So our bulk is actually looking pretty good. So let's look here. Powder Snow, only 19 power. Wow. Very small chance of leaving the target frozen though. X Region All, holy cow. Makes all allied sync pairs gradually heal themselves. That, oh man, that sounds so bad. That's awesome. Attention here, which is makes opponent target the user for a short time, sharply raises the special attack of all allied sync pairs as well. Holy cow. So that's actually really freaking cool. Ice Beam has a very small chance of leaving the target frozen for 55 power. That's actually not horrible. I'm actually super excited for that. And as you can see here, Glacial Freeze Dry. Become Mega Glalie until the end of battle. That's a standard sync pair move. 192 on the damage after it's level 5 and all that as well. We do have Snow Shelter, which protects the Pokemon from being damaged in a Hailstorm. So that actually leads us straight into Mega Glalie here. Look at that boy. Look at him. So let's see if anything actually changes here. Powder Snow, X Regional, Attention, and Frost Breath this time. Except in certain circumstances, successful hits with the attack become critical. So that's actually really interesting. For 45 damage, that's not too bad. And he has the same passives and same sync move, of course. So all in all, I actually really love Glalie. I mean, that looks really cool. That would have been amazing just if they would have stopped there and just said, hey, this is what we're doing for November. This is what we're coming up with, and hope you guys enjoy it. Look forward to us on November 7th when we talk about, our future plans and yada yada in the producer letter number 3. But no, they freaking drop a huge surprise to me. This is one of the biggest surprises. I never would have expected them to do this, but they basically give our main character, the protagonist, the character you set up and all that, they give it Torchic. What? So fire type, weak against water, of course. A support, it is only a 3-star, being that it is your main protagonist, that's fine. I mean, as far as stats go, they actually look pretty decent. They're not super good, but they're not super bad. Basically, since we are a support type, it is very interesting that we are basically going to have another option, whereas Pikachu was more of like a damage output, a special striker, or whatever it is. We do have a support option now. Okay. Flame Charge, which is 36 power raises the user's speed, which is, we've seen that on Tepig and Emboar and all that. X attack all, which is actually not too bad. Sharply raises the attack of all allied sync pairs. Blazing Hope raises the critical hit rate of all allied sync pairs and sharply raises their special attacks. So, wow. So we have a way to raise physical attack. We also have a way to raise crit and special attack in one move there. Holy cow. And then Flamethrower has a very small chance of leaving the target burned for 56 power. That's actually not too bad. So, pretty interesting. And of course we have a generic sync move here, Fire Sync Impact for 240 damage. That pretty much entails that we will eventually get an evolution into Combuskin and then into Blaziken for our main protagonist, which is just crazy to hear. We do have Haste as a passive, which of course that means speed cannot be lowered, so I mean, that's a huge curveball. I have to say, that is one of the craziest curveballs. I was just not expecting this whatsoever. So the fact that we're gonna have 2 Pokemon on the main protagonist, I'm not sure how this is really gonna work. Like, do you have to choose? Or like whenever you choose the main character, do you like basically go like, I want Torchic instead of Pikachu? Or are there gonna be 2 main protagonists in the Pokedex now? Really interesting. I'm super excited to see that. So that is basically it for now. Until we have any more information, I will kind of let you guys sit through this information. If you're interested in any of the information that I showed today, it is all on Game Press. Just go to Game Press, go to the Pokemon Masters thing, and you can search for either trainer or Pokemon, and it should pop up. But pretty freaking cool, I have to say. I'm super freaking excited for Glalie. He is probably the most surprising kit-wise. And then I'm kind of excited to see what Torchic and all the way up to Blaziken eventually could entail for us. We're gonna do a scout for Elisa here. I don't know. I don't want to spend 3,000 on this banner. I just don't. I don't think it's gonna be worth it. So we'll just do a standard one. And we'll throw this down. Of course, no flashy animation. Whew. What kind of antenna do we get? Maybe just a 3-star antenna. Looking for our doors. I'd like something that I don't already have, but I won't complain. And it's 3 stars, so we already have it. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. So that's actually going to be it for this video, guys. Again, thank you for hanging out. Thanks so much for watching. If you're excited for the new stuff that's coming out, let me know in the comments which trainer you're most excited for as of right now. Based on the information that we do have, which one are you most excited for? Until our next video though, I'm gonna go ahead and head out and see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember that if you like to like videos, you could do that, but if you don't, you could be that guy. Otherwise, let me know what you have to say down in the comments below about the video. I do highly appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to support me in any way, there are several links down in the description for Patreon, joining the community here on YouTube, or even just directly PayPal if that's your thing. I greatly appreciate everyone's name that's on screen, as you guys have showed some sort of support outside of just viewing the videos, and I thank you guys. You don't understand from the bottom of my heart. So until our next video, guys, I will catch you then.